Welcome to my video. Today I'm doing my video from this beautiful courtyard in my new condo complex in San Diego. Living here is like living at a fine hotel. I just love it. Behind me is a beautiful fountain. I'm going to move out of the picture for a second so you can get a better look at it. I just love fountains. They are so peaceful. This is the running water, just takes all your stress away. Whenever I see or hear a fountain, I just go over there, sit next to it, and voila, stress is gone. Just love it. I moved here a month and 3 weeks ago. It's almost 4 weeks now. And when I moved here, I went over to the grocery store, and there was plenty of everything. Plenty of toilet paper, plenty of hand sanitizer, cleaning supplies, water, anything you could possibly want or need. When we went into quarantine on March 17th, I went to the store after that, and no toilet paper, no paper towels, no Kleenex, no cleaning supplies, no hand sanitizers, no water. The things that kind of surprised me was no Jell-O, no soup, no peanuts. That was interesting. No crackers. Rubbing alcohol was gone. And so was peroxide. People were making hand sanitizer out of the rubbing alcohol, and I suppose perhaps the same with the peroxide. I'm not too sure. I can't say anything more about that. I came home and I went on eBay, and there was toilet paper and hand sanitizer and Lysol and all that stuff, all the stuff for cleaning and sanitizing and soup, all of it going for more than what you would see it for in the stores. A 4-pack of toilet paper was going for between $15 to $20. 4 cans of chicken noodle soup, $52, and they're $1.88 in the store. That was outrageous. It just really is. It's called extortion. I'm sure everybody knows that as well. And I'm sure we all know that it's illegal to do that. But some of these people went in to these stores after we went into quarantine, or just before we did, and took these supplies off the shelves. That's fine if you're going to use them, okay? But to sell them to somebody else at outrageous prices, like I said, is illegal. With that being said, we're going to move on. I started watching the news, and at first the news said that you couldn't get the virus unless you touched your hands to your mouth, your nose, your eyes. You had to get the virus into you. So there was no need for any masks. Just wash your hands, use a tissue if you're sneezing, you're coughing, dispose of it, and just take those precautions and you should be fine. Well, that went on for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they said it's viral, it's in the air, you can breathe it in. And so they said, go get a mask. Still wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face, your mouth, your eyes, your nose. And wear a mask. I have one in my lap right here. I'll show it to you in a little bit. They said also stay 6 feet or so away from somebody. And if they show signs of illness, just get as far away from them as you can. If you're like me, the news is terrifying. You're also hearing all of these people that are now sick, and all these people that are on ventilators, and how they don't have enough ventilators to go around, and they don't really have enough tests out there yet for this virus. Like I said, it's really scary. You find yourself not wanting to go outside, even if you have a mask. It's best to stay indoors. But sometimes you have to go out and get things and get groceries for your home, and you got to pay bills still, and you have to go to the pharmacy and get your medications. Every day there's a brand new finding on this whole COVID-19. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I think I will call it the coronavirus. It's easier for me to remember that and pronounce it the right way. But there's a new finding every day about it. That's how we knew we had to stay 6 feet away from each other or more and wear a mask. They don't talk about on the news all the people that have survived this. They just tell you all the people who died from it. Meanwhile, when they said, to kind of backtrack a little bit, when they said, go get a mask and start wearing a mask in public. I'm going to be doing another video coming up soon on different kinds of masks. I do have one that my mom got for me, that she got from the captain of our boat, who got it from his mother-in-law. And she makes these, and these are washable. I'm just kind of spraying it out a little bit, figuring out the best way to put it on, because it's not the easiest thing to get on your face. At least not for me. I only have really one good hand. The other one, it's somewhat usable, but it's not really the tops in mobility in it. But I want to show you this mask up close. It's a pretty yellow. I like the color. It's really cheery. You can see that it folds in the middle. And it has these little hair ties that she has sewn onto the fabric. And you put those around your ears. I'm going to attempt to put this on. Hopefully doing it right the first time. Still not too sure what part goes over your nose. But let's give it a shot. Why don't we? My hair is long, so it's hard to get this around my ears without getting it around my hair as well. But here we go. We'll give it a college try here. The hardest thing is getting the mask spread out over your face. As you can see, I'm touching my mouth, my nose, trying to get this spread out. There, it worked out better than I thought it was going to. Okay. I wear this mask when I go out grocery shopping, to the pharmacy, to the bank, when I'm going to get food. Anywhere in public, I wear this mask. I don't wear it around here when I walk because I don't really see anybody. I probably should, but I don't. I'm going to take it off so I can do the rest of my video so you can hear me better. put it on my lap, or don't want to put anything on the table because it probably isn't sanitized. But as you could tell, when I was putting that mask on, I was touching my face more than I was before I put it on. People that have two good hands probably won't touch their face that much because they will be able to spread it out and put it on with no problem. People that have dexterity problems in their hands should probably get a mask that's already spread out that they could just put on their ears and go, and they're not touching their face at all. Try to think if there's anything else I want to say as far as the masks are concerned. Not right now. Like I said, I'm going to be doing another video coming up soon that will be all about different kinds of masks that you can use. In the news, if you watch it every day, there's always new things coming up, like I said before. They're finding new findings in how this virus is playing out. And how it's slowing down. And who's really getting it and who's really not. They're saying that men are getting it more than women. I didn't hear that on the news, so I can't say how truthful that is. They are saying also that only the elderly were getting it, it was like from ages 65 and up were getting it. The young people were okay. Then they found out, no, young people are getting this too, and young people are dying from it. Anybody that has an underlying condition like diabetes, heart disease, anything that's going to already hinder your health, this is going to slam you. The coronavirus is a virus somewhat like pneumonia. It hits your lungs. And what it does is it gets to your lungs and it multiplies itself. It makes duplicates of itself. And it goes all and covers up your lungs. And that's why you have a hard time breathing. And that's why you have to be on a ventilator for it, if you get it really bad. But the coronavirus can also attack other parts of your body as well. You might get a mild case of it, or it might attack you. Maybe it might come up as an ear infection. I know during this whole time I've been battling an ear infection. For some reason everybody has the thing going on with their lungs, and I have an ear infection. So I don't know if that was from the coronavirus or not. I can't say it was, I can't say it wasn't, because I wasn't tested for the virus. All I know, I didn't have a fever, so all I know is that it's probably not the virus. Now I do have a cough, but I don't have the virus. I've had this horrible cough off and on for the last 10 to 15 years. It comes every time of the year, for, like I said, the last 15, 20 years. And so to me it's normal to have this cough. Let's look at some of the things that you can do while in quarantine. You are probably going crazy right now. What can I do? I am tired of just sitting here at home doing nothing. Well, first of all, people, turn off the news. If it distresses you, if it upsets you, only watch a little bit of it and then turn the rest off. That's what I do. Some of the other things that I do personally to keep myself busy is I exercise. I do between 3,000 to 4,000 footsteps a day except Sundays. Now I'm disabled, so I have to use a walker to walk with, and so that's quite an accomplishment. And I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that. And I've lost a lot of weight doing it. Some of the other things that I do is I do watch some movies. I watch some TV shows at night. I clean my new condo and straighten everything out out and around in my new condo, getting rid of some things and keeping some things, and just generally organizing right now. I go on the internet. I do play some games. I do have some game apps that I play. One of them is called Heyday. It's a game that my best friend introduced me to 5 years ago. It's basically a farming game. You have a farm and animals, and you get a boat, and you grow vegetables and flowers. You make products, you sell them. It's just really a cool game. But it takes a lot of credits, and I do pay for the credits for that game. And I'm really glad that my friend introduced me to this game. Unfortunately, I lost him at the beginning of this year, right before the coronavirus hit. And it wasn't due to coronavirus. It was due to pneumonia. So when I play that game, I think of him, and I smile and I say, Matthew, I'm feeding these chickens for you. I'm playing this game for you, in memory of you. I also play the game for myself. I also have some gambling apps that I go on. They're just fun casino games, mostly slots. And they give me free money every day, so I don't buy any credits for that. And I also play a game called Farm Hero Saga. I bought a few gameplay time for that, or I guess you could say credits. Sometimes my mind shreds information that I want to say. It takes me a while to backtrack and find it. Basically, that game is that you put all of the strawberries in a row, or the carrots in a row, and then they throw you little like mean carrots, and the mean carrots take over the other good ones, and it just gets more challenging and challenging as it goes. I also have some coloring apps that I do. It's colored by numbers, and it's really fun. And those I put on my Facebook page to show all my friends and family. They also have paint by number apps that, or I said that right. Let me say this again. Paint by numbers apps. It's the same thing, except instead of coloring, you're painting. Same thing. I spend a lot of time also with my pet cockatiel baby. He's seen me more within the last month in 3 to 4 weeks than he's seen me in the last 3 years I've had him. But he's really good company right now. It's just me and baby. And I also, when I get lonely, I talk on the phone with my boyfriend, Brian, my mother, Linda, and my daughter, Ariel. And they always cheer me up. My boyfriend and I watch TV for a couple hours at night. I'd say between an hour and an hour and a half at night. And that's right now the best that we can do since we're social distancing. Some of the other things that you can do that I don't do is you can go online and do an online class. You can do some cooking, read a book. Maybe there's a story that you've been wanting to get back into. Now's the best time to do it. You maybe have a video on YouTube that you can watch. I follow a few people on YouTube myself that I watch their videos at night. Maybe there's some recordings on your DVR that you can get back into. I know right now it's especially hard on people who have children, because not only are you keeping yourselves busy, you're keeping the children busy as well. I just suggest people that have children between the ages of 1 to 5, have them watch their favorite cartoon, being SpongeBob, The Loud House, South Park, some of the more popular ones. I'm not too sure right now what's popular today. Or if you have Boomerang, you can have them watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon, or a Foghorn Leghorn cartoon, or Tom and Jerry, or a Scooby-Doo cartoon. And then after the cartoon, ask them what happened. Who's your favorite character in that cartoon that you're watching? Some of the other things that you could do with the small children is you can have them color you a picture. Say, color mommy a picture. You can read them a story and then ask them, what is the story about? Going back to that picture for a little bit, have them color that picture and ask them, why did you color that? Why did you draw that picture for? Why did you color that picture for? You could have them color in their coloring books. When you have children, if you have children that are, or for children that are 6 to 12, you can have game night. You take out a board game. You play Monopoly or Candy Cane Lane, or another fun board game that they may like. You could play a game of Go Fish. Those games are also great for the younger ones as well. The younger ones, though, don't have a very long attention span, so they probably will lose interest. But your older children will stay with the game. Trouble is another good game as well. Those are the ones that I used to enjoy playing when I was a little girl. For your teenagers, they're pretty much they pretty much can take care of themselves. I was looking for the fancy word and I just cannot find it right now. They're on the phone talking to their friends, they're talking to their boyfriend, they're on the computer, they're playing their own computer games. They're on Facebook, or if they still have it, MySpace. I know that's dating me back a few years. The only thing you have to be careful with the teenagers is that they follow the rules by wearing a mask when they go out. But don't underestimate your teenagers. They're pretty smart. They're going to be wanting to ask if you're wearing a mask. I sure know my daughter does. There's just so many things that you can do, though, to keep yourself busy during this time of quarantine. And this isn't going to last forever. I just listened to the news last night, and there was some good news on there. Well, first I'm going to go back to a couple of days ago. There was some good news, or there is some good news, or however you want to put it. Again, I'm not too good with my wording and how I put things. They started opening up some parks. And that shows that we're getting back on our feet. Unfortunately, it was Earth Day that they did this. Unfortunately, everybody swarmed to the parks. They were having picnics. They were having organized games. They had no masks on anybody. Nobody had a mask on, and the police had to come and ask them to disperse. They were not looking at social distancing at all. They were ignoring all of the rules. And we can't let our guard down now. we still have to recognize the rules still. Observe them, recognize them, and follow them. We will be out of this soon, like I said before. I'm pretty sure I did. But we need to go take our steps. Or as our governor was saying, I do believe his name is Governor Newsom? Hopefully I'm saying it right. Working on memory skills too. I do that while I'm in quarantine. He says that we are in phase 1. There's 3 phases. 3, maybe there might be more, but so far I've only heard 3 phases. Phase 1, we're in phase 2, and phase 3. We need to remember social distancing, everyone. It's a must. If we all get together and ignore the social distancing, ignore the masks, this coronavirus could take foot again and take off and kill more people. And we don't want that. We don't want to lose any more people. We really don't. I was listening to the news last night, and before going further, I wanted to mention one thing about the whole park deal. There were no signs at that park saying social distance. They didn't put any out. I'm sure there are some out now, but in people's defense, there were nothing out there. They figured that the people would just remember, but they were really excited to have the park open. They forgot, and that happens. People forget. We get overzealous, and we get excited, and we forget. Okay, back on to more good news. I was watching the news last night, and they came out with this, that sunlight kills the coronavirus. They've done studies on it and found that within minutes, the coronavirus is killed when hit by direct sunlight, which is amazing, everyone. I'm so excited that this is going on. Oh my, that this was even announced. Because now that it's getting more towards summertime, the warm weather and the sun is going to kill this virus dead. And then we can get back to our lives. We're probably still going to have to wear masks. And we're probably still going to have to social distance for a while. But we will be able to get back to our shopping. We'll be able to get back to getting our hair done. We're going to be able to get back to getting our feet done. And I'm talking to women right now. And our nails done for those of us who love to do manicures as well. So I'm really just stoked about that. As I see the sun has come out, it's a beautiful day today in San Diego. I would say if I had to guess, it would be in the 80s. Absolutely a gorgeous day today. And I want to show you something. I'm wearing a necklace that my daughter gave me last year. I'd have to say I think it was on Valentine's Day. I'm sure that when she watches this video, she will tell me if I was right or not. This is a rose quartz. I'm going to get a little closer to the camera so hopefully you can see it. Let's get some of my hair away from this so you can see it better. There. This is rose quartz. Such a beautiful necklace. Rose quartz is wonderful for opening up the heart chakra and letting love into your life. And that will help you to love others and help. And just so basically to make it more simplified, I'll say it this way. Rose quartz opens up the heart chakra so you can receive love and give love out to others. And that's what we need right now. That's what the whole world needs right now, is love. And I know I haven't said this enough, or maybe I've said this too much, but I'll say this again. Another way of showing love to yourself and to others is wearing your mask in public. When you wear your mask, you're telling other people that I love and care about you and your health. When they wear a mask, it says to you, I also love you and care about your health. Because if I wear a mask, I'm protecting you from what I have. If you wear a mask, you're protecting me from what you have or might have. I think I've covered everything that there needs to be covered in this video. And I'm sure when I turn the news on tonight, there's going to be something different that I'm going to hear. And it's just going to have to wait to the next one. Like I said earlier, I'm going to have another video coming up soon that's going to be about face masks, different types of face masks. I'm thinking there'll be 3, maybe 4 different types of face masks that you can use. This one, like I said, it happens to be washable, and I'll tell you more about this one, if not recap it in that particular video. Well, everybody, this is my video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit subscribe. Click the little bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you in my next video soon. Much love, everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all.